Hi guys, this is Sandeep with Phone Arena and this is the review of the Samsung Galaxy On 5, the company's latest smartphone in the new On series with 4G LTE support. The Galaxy On 5 is the more affordable model of the two, which is priced at Rs 8,990. Is the Galaxy On 5 worth the price? Let us find out. The Galaxy On 5 has a 5-inch TFT display with a pixel resolution of 1280 by 720 pixels and a pixel density of around 294 ppi. Even though the display is smaller than the On 7, the pixel density is better. The display is bright, has decent viewing angles, and offers vibrant color output. The sunlight legibility is good too, but it is not as good as the Super AMOLED display on the Samsung Galaxy J2 that is also priced at a similar price point. This doesn't have a scratch resistant glass either, hence it is prone to scratches. The smartphone is 72.1 mm wide and 142.3 mm tall and weighs 149 grams, which is almost similar to most 5-inch smartphones. At the top there's a 5 megapixel camera with f2.2 aperture with a wide selfie mode that captures 120-degree wide panorama to accommodate more people into the image. Images from the front camera have a lot of noise if the lighting is poor and doesn't have much detail. It has a proximity sensor next to the earpiece, but the smartphone lacks an ambient light sensor even though there's a cutout for it. It also lacks a notification LED light. There's Samsung's signature home button below the display that has a metal finish around it. The capacitive touch buttons are present on both the sides of the home button. These are not backlit, nor do they offer haptic feedback when pressed. The power button is present on the right side, and the phone has chrome finish on the sides. It is 8.5 mm thick, which is slightly thicker than the Galaxy On 7. The volume rockers are present on the left side. The micro USB port, primary microphone, and the 3.5 mm audio jack are present at the bottom. The Galaxy On 5 has an 8 megapixel autofocus camera at the back. The speaker grill is present next to a camera. The back cover is smooth, has a leather-like finish, and the phone has sturdy build quality that offers nice grip. We have the golden colored variant, and the smartphone also comes in a black color as well. The 8 megapixel autofocus camera with f2.2 aperture is decent. The camera UI is similar to most other Samsung smartphones that are running on Android Lollipop. It has several modes and you can also press the home button twice in order to launch the camera even when the screen is off and use the volume rocker as the shutter button. Sadly, it doesn't have HDR mode, which is similar to the On 7. Coming to the image quality, the daylight shots are good with vibrant colors and details. Macro shots are good too, thanks to the f2.2 aperture, and it focuses quickly, unlike on the Galaxy On 7. Low light shots have a lot of noise as usual, and images with flash are just average. The phone can record videos at 1080p Full HD resolution at 30 fps. Video quality is good, offering vibrant colors for an 8 megapixel camera, but the audio is not crisp since it doesn't have a secondary microphone. Removing the back cover reveals two micro SIM card slots and the micro SD card slot. Both the SIMs support 4G with 4G bands for India, but you can use 4G only on one SIM at a time while the other remains in 2G. It has a 2600 mAh removable battery, and overall the build quality is good even though the smartphone doesn't look premium. Coming to the software part, it runs on Android Lollipop 5.1.1 with Samsung's own UI on top. The lock screen shows weather info and lets you launch the dialer as well as camera easily. The drop-down notification bar has several toggles and lets you customize the row accordingly. It also has a brightness slider with a toggle for outdoor mode and an option to switch to either SIMs as primary. It has a Smart Manager app that lets you manage your device's battery life, storage, RAM usage and security all in one place. The Ultra Data Saving Mode powered by Opera Max compresses cellular data across all contents such as videos, photos, media, almost all apps and websites. Out of 1.5 GB of RAM, you get 1.39 GB of usable RAM, out of which 619 MB of RAM is free when the default apps are running in the background. Out of 8 GB of internal storage, just 4.34 GB is usable. You can also move compatible apps to the SD card when you insert one. Apart from the usual set of utility apps and Google apps, the smartphone comes with Mix Radio, which is available for all the Samsung phones exclusively through a partnership with Mix Radio and Opera Max, which powers the Ultra Data Saving Mode. It doesn't have a dedicated music player, so you'll have to rely on Google Play Music. It also doesn't have an equalizer, but it has Sound Alive Plus and Tube Amp sound effects that can be enabled from the settings. This improves the audio when listening through earphones. The audio through the earphones and loudspeaker are quite good, and the smartphone has FM radio with auto scanning and recording features. Coming to the performance, the 1.3 GHz quad-core Exynos 3475 28nm processor offers average performance. Check out some synthetic benchmark scores below. It doesn't get heated on 3G or 4G use or intensive gaming. It has a Mali T720 GPU that is clocked at 600 MHz. Most games were smooth and the graphics were decent too. It supports both USB or PS3 controllers via USB OTG, and it scored a rating of 3.5 out of 5 in our gaming review. Coming to the battery life, the 2600 mAh battery lasts for the whole day from average to heavy use such as 4G LTE with both the SIM cards. With minimal use, it lasts for 2 days. The power saving mode and ultra power saving mode lets you extend the battery life further. In our battery test, the smartphone achieved a one charge rating of 12 hours and 47 minutes, which is pretty good compared to other smartphones in the range. Overall, the Galaxy On 5 is just an average budget 4G smartphone from Samsung. It has a good display, 4G support on both the SIM slots, and offers brilliant battery life. But Samsung has missed out the ambient light sensor for auto brightness adjustment yet again. Camera is decent, and few additions such as the ultra data saving mode are good, but the performance is not up to the mark, and the 8GB of storage is not enough since only 4.3GB is usable. If you need a larger display and a better camera, you can go for the Galaxy On 7. Those things aside, Samsung has priced the Galaxy On 5 at Rs 8,990, which is decent compared to its early budget smartphones. Listed here are the pros and cons of the device. If you like this video, do hit the like button and do subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.